now in session for the case of Quartermain v. Corinthos. All rise for the Honorable Judge Walters.
Well, what happened to Judge Heller?
How do I know him? Michael, what have you done?
I don't know what you mean.
Be seated.
That's Judge Walters, your grandmother's boyfriend.
And your point?
Your Honor, if I may, what happened to Judge Heller?
Judge Heller was called away on a personal matter and is unable to continue with this case. I will be making the decision.
Well, Your Honor, we've already had a full day of testimony. Perhaps we'd be allowed to file a continuance until Judge Heller was available.
As I recall, yes, here it is. Diane Miller was supposed to be defending Mr. Corinthos, and yet here you are.
Yes, Miss Miller asked me to step in for her.
Yes, and you somehow managed to bring yourself up to speed.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll see if I can take a page from your book, Mr. Lansing. I trust you will find me perfectly capable of determining who should be granted custody of the minor Avery Jerome Corinthos.
I don't know if I'm comfortable with this, Michael.
With what? You and I never discussed Judge Walters.
Bear with me, I'm reviewing yesterday's testimony.
Yes, where Your Honor will no doubt see that this case is a complete waste of the court's time. I mean, it's the epitome of superfluous litigation. Well, as Your Honor can see plainly from Mr. Quartermain's testimony, his suit is motivated by a personal grudge. I mean, he failed to prove Mr. Corinthos as an unfit parent, and as Miss Jerome is, well, missing and presumed dead, and that leaves Mr. Corinthos as Avery's only parent. We'd like to move to dismiss so that Mr. Corinthos can get back to the business of raising his daughter.
As you pointed out, I am new to this case, but I don't think it would be fair to dismiss it without hearing any actual testimony. Your motion is denied. I can hardly conclude these proceedings before all of these witnesses have had an opportunity to testify. I believe we've yet to hear from Mr. Corinthos. From what I read, you live a dangerous lifestyle, sir. Your son is obviously concerned about his sister. He's afraid that if she lives with you, her safety will be compromised. That is what you're arguing, Mr. Quartermain, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Davis, anything to add?
That is the crux of our argument, Your Honor.
I'm sure you'd like the opportunity to cross-examine Mr. Corinthos so that all the pertinent details are on the record.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well, then. Mr. Corinthos, will you please take the stand?
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Go for the jugular.
Mr. Corinthos, do you feel that your home is a safe environment for your children?
Yes, I do.
So your children have never been in danger as a result of your lifestyle?
Your Honor, if Miss Davis is referring to the shooting of Michael Quartermain, we've already been through this. Mr. Corinthos can't be held responsible for that incident. No matter what kind of environment he creates for his son, he can't be held responsible for the actions of Claudia Zaccara.
If counsel had let me finish, he would know that I wasn't referring to Michael Quartermain, but rather to Mr. Corinthos' other son, Morgan Corinthos.
Please proceed, Ms. Davis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Corinthos, didn't Morgan's mother send him to military school under an assumed name with the express purpose of shielding him from your enemies?
I can't speak to Carly's thought process. What I can say is, Morgan was not in any direct danger.
Really? Not even when you shot his mother in the head while she was giving birth to him?